We back to the same. Like, crack in the same, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe for more of this good content we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. Good news you can use. Good knowledge, though. You can't get in nobody's college, though, man. It ain't nothing better than a long tongue around your whatchamacallit on a Sunday morning. Boom. Make sure you get into that. If you ain't got into that. You feel me? You feel me? Fellas, make sure she give you some of that if she ain't gave you none of that. Good news you can use. Good knowledge, though. You couldn't get nobody's college, though. Big dog, tap in with that. Tap in. Make sure you are, in fact, tapped in with that good tap in, man. Make sure you tap in with that. Man at the Garden Freestyle. Please don't touch my It Got a Body on it. Fairy Tales and Boogeyman out now on all streaming platforms. I had to go ahead and get that. I appreciate that help. It's consistent. Please make sure y'all get into that if you ain't got into that. And I need y'all to also make sure that y'all drop a comment. The best comment will get some chili on it, man. Make sure y'all get into that. And make sure that y'all not a G writer. Low writer is what cartoons say. I say don't be G writer. That means hit that subscribe button, man. I appreciate y'all for helping me get to 25,000 subscribers. Let's get into this content, man. We got Alex Alonso. We got Young and Hefe, don't care about number with check saying Munchie B, all talking about the big U Rico with Luce Cannon. Let's get into it. Let's go.
But they didn't take everybody into custody that was connected to the no jumper beating, and I'm almost certain, I will bet any of you guys, I know you said last week, Munchie, you didn't believe that that they're investigating this by the Burbank PD, but Burbank is not going to just let a whole bunch of black folks come over there, beat people up, post a video on the internet, react to it, and not go to jail. That's just my position.
I will have to run that clip back and see what I said exactly right. But I know what I did say is, Wack is one of they boys. You know, you got a baby with a well-known industry hooker, bro. Oh, sure. And you just straight with it, like you just sitting there like, I know you want to say shut up. You know what I'm saying?
Well, them boys are coming for you real soon, sweetie. I just want you to know that.
I'm starting to think they ain't, though, man.
You don't think so?
Nah, but you know, he might still wait till the statute of limitations. He might, you know what I'm saying?
No, this is like a 3 year statute of limitations.
They're coming for you, sweetie.
I don't wish y'all on nobody, especially if he ain't gonna go to LA County Jail and get an issue like where you'll get some, you know what I'm saying? He go to jail like in San Bernardino and shit, he ain't gonna get no real issue. Like, he got a big following in the IE.
Well, he's wanted in Riverside County and Los Angeles County, so I don't know which county jail he'll go to.
I want him to go somewhere he could bump in the mouth.
You gonna go to the both, bro. Trust me, I have had warrants in Riverside County. I could tell you my birthday. I'll never forget it. My birthday one year, I got released from the Riverside County Jail, and they accidentally released me. I had warrants, and they called me in and was like, hey, we need you to come check in with probation. You know, you got to go check in with your probation 24 hours after release. Nigga, do you know that I went to go check in with probation? They arrested my stupid ass and took me right back to the LA County Jail from Riverside. I sat in Riverside for a week, and then they took me right to the LA County Jail to finish off my time. Nigga, they don't give a good goddamn. If they want you in another county, they will send you. Riverside will send you to LA. LA will send you to Riverside. Trust me, Riverside sent me to LA. They gonna come get you, big dog. And I know they gonna come get you because it's the transport officer's job to come get you, and he ain't tripping because now he gets to spend his entire shift driving to Riverside to come get you, messing around at that police station, and then going back to LA County, taking his sweet time and blah blah blah. They was so lackluster in getting me back to LA County that these niggas damn near took the streets all the way back to Riverside. They was not tripping, so they gonna come get you.
Well, actually, that sounds bad. I don't wish yell on nobody, but. You know what I'm saying? Let's hit that county jail. You're going to get spanked.
I do want to see him hit the L.A. County jail rather than the Riverside County jail.
Right.
I love to see that.
No, he got love in IE, bro. He be like 30 IE dudes deep.
Yeah.
Like, sheesh. He got a cult following. I ain't going to cap.
But all those IE guys that he had up there at No Jumper, they getting picked up. Here's.
I don't think so.
Okay,
bro.
here's
so many people right there.
Okay, listen, Munchie. When was the last time you heard the police say?
Oh no.
When was the last time you heard the police arrest a whole bunch of people and say, after a 2-month investigation, we've arrested X, Y, and Z? You don't ever hear that. It ain't ever just a 2-month investigation.
Sometimes.
Nah. It's like. I just heard one the other day. After a 24-month investigation. What about young Aunt Hete?
X amount of years.
After a 5-year investigation from 2008 to 2013, you know, this is not going to take 2 months.
I'm going to be honest. I think the people up top, when I say up top, I mean the feds, right? I think the feds is alerted Burbank, leave that alone, man. That's my people. And I'm talking about Wack 304, because, you know, they going to protect his,
protect the interest of the informant.
Folks.
His asset.
So if they looking into that, and then Burbank and the higher ups like the feds, like, nah, kick back. You know what I'm saying? They want to. Here's one of my boys because Wack is one of theirs. You know what I'm saying? And I believe I said if Wack backed up off of Luce Cannon, he gonna go to jail.
Yeah, I think you also said something about if there.
So Munchie B is saying that if Wack didn't bring Luce Cannon down, he was gonna go ahead and face that time that he was supposed to be facing. Because again, if you was paying attention earlier, I went ahead and did a whole video of a bunch of reasons why Wack should be in his federal indictment as well, but he's not.
We're gonna do the arrest, they would have done it by now.
Yeah, because Burbank is bored.
Yeah.
It ain't like 7-7 division and they desk is full of unsolved and cold cases, and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I mean, it still takes time to investigate. And I know with Ant's case, the Spokane case, I mean, they investigated that for what, 2 or 3 or 4 years before they arrested everybody?
But look,
So they say.
So they say.
Look.
Yeah. They don't investigate shit for a month or two.
look, listen.
You know what I'm saying?
Burbank kicked back because the feds had their eyes on it, right? Because they know the amount that J20 to 288 penal code for rape. He's a rapist.
You
J288.
need the sodomy penal code.
Man, same difference. That's all in the same. You feel me?
Yeah.
Hey, but how they know the dollar amount of all the things that was taken off of them? It was watch, phone, wallet. It all rounded up to 5,000 or some dollar. So the feds must have hollered at Jay Reed or the boy that had his watch, Deputy Wack. Somebody gave up that amount. You know what I'm saying?
Well, both Jay Reed and the other guy, I believe his name is Marcellus, the one that was stripped down,
He's supposed to be a blood or something.
they both been interviewed by the police. I don't know if they're cooperating or not. It doesn't matter. They don't need to cooperate. They can still charge this case without them cooperating.
Being
The
a,
state of California can for sure charge it without this cooperation because they can pick it up, it's all on camera. And then the feds can pick it up without any cooperation because, again, it's all on camera. It's an admission of guilt when you put the camera on your face and commit a crime.
they put it on candy camera.
Yeah, because they put it because they sent it to 600. 600 decided to post it, and then even Luce Cannon did a video stamping it on his channel.
Listen, I know y'all.
That is the biggest hat. That is a barbarically big hat.
All thinking about the footage that's going around, what happened at No Jumper. Y'all have to understand this, right? I don't run fake plays. I don't run the imaginary content that y'all be thinking that somebody's going to just run and try to set somebody up and pay somebody to take a whooping. It don't work like that with me. I'm raw, I'm authentic.
So here you have Luce Cannon on camera again, admitting that not only was the Jay Reed fight real, he was involved in it, he was raw, and he's authentic in this actual assault because he took this man's clothes off, as well as this attempted 187 because you yista whipped him, as well as this assault and battery, barnacles, that you admit this on camera.
I'm real. I am sometimes too.
But I also want to say, taking it back to my video of why Wack 100 is not on the indictment with all this. You see how Luce Cannon saying he's real, he's this, he's that, and that's now being used against him? How come the same rules don't apply to Wack?
Real. See,
He's real like a J-Lo and Ja Rule song. And can't go without you, face ass.
when y'all be clout chasing and acting like y'all really want a problem, I'm gonna give it to you.
Please
I ain't
don't.
gonna lie. I'm gonna give it to you.
Please don't.
Sweetie! Sweetie! This is what happens when people
What happens? Words are hard for him.
clout chase. We were doing the Adam and Wack show.
Crazy that your clout chasing has now led you into a jail cell. This aged terribly.
Adam is leaving the building. Adam FaceTime Wack. Hey, Wack, it's two people that's, wandering around the parking lot. You know who they are? And Wack was like, no, I don't know who they are. So I'm like, oh, I don't know, but let me go out and holler at them. So I walk out, right? I walk out with the dude, and he was like, man, I got a problem with Wack. I'm like, you got a problem with Wack about what? Yeah, I just got a problem with him. I'm like, you do? So I called Wack over there. Wack, come over here. Dude was
And
like,
again, when since this is actually in the indictment, when this is brought to the court and they're asking for a witness and all that kind of stuff, and Wack is brought up to the stand, what is Wack gonna do in that situation? Will you lie and say that you're unaware of what's gonna happen and perjure yourself in the jury and possibly face jail time, or will you snitch and tell?
Like, man, you running this type of content and stuff like that. And Wack was like, what content? Wack pulled out his phone. When Wack pulled out the phone, he was like, oh, this content? And then the dude was like, everything is not content. I said, you right. So, y'all see the results. Smack. Let's get to it, right? I told you, I was a big useless enforcer. I kept him safe. I kept a lot of people safe.
And that's why you're in this indictment right now, this statement right here, because you're an idiot.
Dead homies, like, I don't seem like I'm the toughest. Y'all be saying, like, he don't look like a killer, but what a killer look like? Because I stand on everything I say.
Ain't right. You know, complain and slow shit. Crazy.
You don't think that the police is coming for everybody in that parking lot?
No.
Oh, you crazy.
Probably one other.
Oh, one other? Oh, yeah.
Probably one other. The one that was actually assisting in the ass whooping. But
I'm gonna do it.
Talking about old boy in that red cookie hoodie.
Wack's reason for saying that Big U was being investigated by the feds was to help him, right? To give him a heads up, to let him know it's coming. I'm gonna tell Gloss, the guy that stripped the other victim down. Gloss, get out of town. You gotta run. They coming for you, bro. I promise you. I don't have no insight. I don't know a Burbank police officer. I don't know any of these people, but I do know how these departments operate. Burbank, Torrance, Culver City, Beverly Hills. You do what you did, Gloss, in any of those 4 cities, they're coming for you. Now, if he would have did this in L.A., maybe the LAPD would be like, we got too many other things to worry about.
yeah.
But you did it in Burbank.
Burbank board.
You did it in Burbank. So
all they got is parking tickets and shit.
Burbank, they bored. You commit a crime in Burbank, you going Torrance, you going LAX, you going Culver City, you going Santa Monica, you going, like, niggas know, bro. Don't go around in LAX, Santa Monica, Torrance, Burbank, Hawthorne, Glendale, the Valley, period, bro. Like, where it ain't really nothing really going on, but you and your crime, you don't want to go over there.
Going on.
Hey, Gloss, do you have a passport? Go to Bali, Colombia, Afghanistan.
I doubt it.
China, Russia. You could probably avoid the 10 years you're going to get in prison. I don't even know. Is it worth running for to avoid doing 10 years?
Hell yeah, I'm getting the fuck out of here. What? I'm out of here.
Yeah,
people do.
Run as long as you can.
Actually, Kenzo from Campanella ran from his indictment.
18 months?
He did. He ran for 18 months. He ended up doing like 10 years. So I guess you'll run for 10 years.
Yeah, I'm gonna get on. I ain't turning myself in to do no time.
Yeah, that shit don't even feel right with all this unconstitutional shit going on out here.
But I understand people say I understand why Big U turned herself in, bro, because you don't want them bothering your family. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. You got a son in the NFL that's doing well, and they get the trying to.
Oh, and that's definitely the feds gonna play them games. They're gonna turn up the heat for definitely.
Mm-hmm. So that's being a man. You know what I'm saying? You got to take that on the chin for your family.
All right, so you guys don't believe that there's any more arrests coming from the no jumper beating?
I mean, it might be lip gloss, but
lip gloss.
Dude, you said I don't think they're gonna get whacked though. But the dude, whatever name you said, that's the dude that was getting real ignorant, that was like stripping all that. Oh yeah, baby, you gonna be stripping for that search, that cavity search for sure, cause they got them, and that's on the federal desk, and that's a state case. Yeah, they definitely.
I mean, Luce Cannon might give him up though.
Yeah, and I don't know the names of anybody else in that parking lot other than Gloss. I don't know any of those other IBM Fontana dudes, but there were at least 2 other
IBM Fontana dudes is crazy.
Guys involved in that beating. I'm almost certain that Burbank PD has identified all you IBM guys, and you know what it's going to say?
IBM, no Microsoft.
Look.
And they're going to make y'all a gang.
We're going to talk about the Big U thing. This is not a rolling 60s complaint. All
right, man, we're about to get up out of here to the next one. We're going to continue to give y'all more of this street TV. Shout out to Alex Alonzo, Munchie B, Young and Hefe straight politicking on street TV. Make sure y'all show them dudes some love. Like, comment, subscribe, like, comment, subscribe, like, comment, subscribe. More news, reviews, more knowledge. You can't get nobody's college, man. We up out here to the next one. Free Avenue Angel, so he's free. We go.